Going on, everybody? It's me and my son, and I want you to understand something. A lot of times in life, it's hard to keep doing the same things, to keep on giving God thanks, to keep on standing in the right area, because we as humans we fall short. But we got to understand, the more we choose to do the more we choose to be greater. See, everything always pan out the way it seems in life, and it will never work the way we may want it to be. But we got to understand this. It's always a plan and a lesson in everything that we go through. Sometimes it takes us to go through detours while we're going after the things that we're needing and the things that we prayed for, so that things can come to pass. Now, some people think asking and receiving is something easy. Remember, the last time I said the hardest thing to do is to wait. And then this time, I want you to understand the next hardest thing to do is the way that you receive it. Now, check this out. Some people think that your blessings is going to come in a handbasket and it's going to be so pretty, and all of these things, all of these imagined things, all these imaginary things, you think God is just going to gift wrap you and put it in a basket every time. Sometimes the blessings that you're going to get, the things that you ask for, may come in the middle of the lessons that you're trying to learn, that God has designated for you to learn, so that you can receive the blessing and be more beneficial with it and more gracious about it. See, there's these things that older folks say, and this is something that one day I'm gonna teach my son, but he won't have him to learn this as hard. Is that when family always say, you appreciate it when you earn it. You appreciate it when you see these things. You appreciate it when you see how hard you work and you get it in the end. Yes, certain circumstances, it has to be in that practicality. But I understand this. Sometimes the way that you get it and the things that you have to do to get it, it's not as easy. This is why in the beginning of this year, not in the beginning, somewhere in the middle of this year, we talked about the narrow road. It's not easy to follow God because you have to choose. Yes, son. You have to choose. You have to choose to give up the things that you used to just to follow Christ. Think about it. We got tax collectors that had to change their ways in Christ. We have fishermen. We have people who serve the world had to change their ways. We have people like me who have fitness and health have to choose to eat certain things so I can have a certain type of body type. But I want you to understand the work that you put in. When you ask, receive, and keep seeking for God to make it happen, you got to accept the way that He's going to bring it to you. You got to be willing to accept the way that you need to receive it. For a lesson, it may come through adversity. It may be gift wrapped. But understand this. The way that you receive it and the way that you're thankful about it is going to determine the way that God blesses you the next time. Even with your parents, when you used to do things halfway and it's not all the way to their liking, you won't get it in the same measure. You may get it out of reluctantness. You may get it out of anger or out of spite because they're tired of you. But if you give get it out of generosity, and you accept it with generosity. Suspect the next gifts that you get to be giving out of grace and mercy and opportunity and prosperity. How are you willing to receive? What are you willing to do? Because you got to understand, with God, you got to be willing to be grateful. You got to be willing to be graceful. Ask, receive, seek, continually pray, and accept the way that God is going to give you your blessing. That's the word for the night and the word for the morning from Ezekiel G. Collins, Sr. and Jr.